What's up, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. I am headed out right now to go to Chuck's Produce and grab a couple grocery items. Then I'm headed to Home Depot to get the last two boards I need to finish up the shelf from last night. And once that's done, then I'm going to continue to fill it up and, organize the game room a bit. I also have to clean up in there, but everything is coming along very nicely. Before I started filming this morning, I put some more stuff on the shelves and I put stuff on the top, and I got a spot for one of the bookshelves that was there. I found a new spot for it to go, which was kind of like unused space before, so that's going to be helpful. I still got to try and find another place for the second bookshelf, and if I can't, then it'll probably just go to the game store to be used in the back for storage, but I'm headed out right now. Alright, so I got home and I got the last two shelves on the bottom there. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling this up with some more stuff. I was thinking of putting all the Wii U Special Edition or big box bundles mixed in with the rest of the games, and the reason it wasn't like that before is because I didn't have the space. Now I do. I could clean that shelf off and move that out of the way. It's in the doorway, so it takes up a little bit of room. But my other option would be to move it out and then put one of these where it is. There'd still be enough room to walk through, and that would give me a lot more shelf space, because this one here is only this tall, of course. The other one would go up to here. So, not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that just yet, but I do know that for now, I'm going to work on this shelf and start filling it up some more. Warping through the day a bit, guys. It is like 7:15 p.m. I've been sitting here just listening to some Good Mythical Morning stuff as I work on the game room. I've done a lot of work, so you guys saw the shelf earlier, but I have put this one here, and I moved my Game Boy collection onto it because I couldn't fit any more Game Boy games on the shelf, which was right here. And so I got that shelf there, got my sealed case of Donkey Kong Land 3s, but all those there. And then the little shelf that used to be there is now here, so I've got room to expand there. I also had stuff on the very bottom shelf here of my PS1 shelf, and I moved that stuff off so I could shift the PlayStation games down because I couldn't fit any more of those either, but as you can see now, I've got tons of room for expansion on the side. I have yet to move the Xbox games down, but I'm going to be doing that. And then the other black bookshelf I got over in the corner here. Where am I going? Over here. So this is the door to the bedroom, and this lines up pretty perfectly with it, so the door still opens. But I got all sorts of stuff on here, which is awesome. I have a little bit more room on that shelf. And then I got some figures on the side here that were on that wall to the right of the door. And in order to get this in here, I had to move all of these shelves down a little bit so that it wasn't overlapping. But I got all my Sky Lanterns bundles up here, a couple more over here, but so far it's coming along great. I've been making lots and lots of room, which I desperately needed. So I have two more shelves that are now empty. This little one here, like I said, and then the one that used to have the Game Boy games. So I got to figure something out for those. I will probably end up moving the Xbox 360 and then everything that's down here off of that. Then I will have to shift the Wii games down, and the Wii games will probably spill over onto this side and go down a bit, and the Xbox games will be on the bottom because the PS2 is on this side, and you can see I have a couple games up on top that don't fit, but I also have this entire stack down here which does not fit on the shelf yet. So I need to figure out something, and I think that's the best option since I have this, these open shelves now to work with. Abby's working on some homework that's due tonight, but she also has work tonight, so she's got to, she's been working super, super hard. I'm really proud of her. She's going to school and working full-time, and she's making it work, and she's killing it, so give her some support down in the comments. I'm sure she would love to read your guys' positive comments. But she's working right now. I'm just going to continue doing stuff out here in the game room, and I'm assuming that tomorrow, hopefully by the time I wake up, I will have an email from the lady about the game store, and hopefully she'll say we can start moving stuff in. She'll say, like, come to our offices here and grab the keys and you can start moving in. If not, though, hopefully she at least can tell me, like, you know, oh, it's going to be Wednesday or something like that, because I would love to start making plans. I've had so many people offer to help move stuff, which has been amazing. And if I called every single person that offered, I would probably have 30 people helping to move stuff in. So I don't really anticipate any issues with actually moving stuff. I've also been considering renting a U-Haul. We have a truck, and I have a few friends who have trucks and or SUVs that could help, but I really don't want to make a million trips. And if we got a U-Haul, even one of the smaller ones, we could do it in a few trips rather than 20 trips in the truck and my car. So just look forward to the game store move-in vlogs coming sometime this week, as soon as tomorrow possibly. I know yesterday I mentioned that we could be moving in as soon as tomorrow, but because I was thinking yesterday was Sunday for some reason, but Monday is the day that we might be able to start moving in, which is tomorrow from the day that I'm filming. But for you guys, you see the videos a day late, so you're watching this video on Monday, but I recorded this on Sunday, so tomorrow for me is today for you. It's a little confusing, but hopefully we can start moving in tomorrow, and you know, I will film the entire process, and it's going to be awesome and amazing, and I can't wait. So I'm going to continue working out here in the game room and let you guys see what else I do once I finish up. Abby's playing Witcher again. And I just finished doing everything. So let's give a mini game room tour. I still gotta clean up, of course, but got this new shelf over here with all sorts of stuff on it. There's room on the bottom still for something else. I'm not really sure what yet. There's also like some room for something right here that's kind of small. I don't know what to put there. Got these shelves shifted over to, so I wasn't, you know, blocking that one. Got the figures on the side there. I barely moved anything on these shelves. Got all the Skylanders bundles up here. Obviously this is the new shelf. Got some stuff up top, and then all the Wii U games on there, and then everything else. This hasn't really changed from earlier. Mario Golf Standee is just here, so it's not in the way. I shifted down the N64 games to take up the full bottom shelf there, and so I was able to get all the games on there, and there's a little bit of room for expansion. Didn't really do anything with any of this stuff here. This new shelf that I put here got a few things up on top here, and then got all my Game Boy stuff. There's my chocolate milk I've been drinking, and there's room for some more stuff down here, but just got that there for now. Didn't really do much with any of these shelves here at all. I put like the Superboy box in there. That's pretty much it. Over here, I was out of room on this GameCube shelf, so I shifted the Super Nintendo games down to the bottom, and I had those big box games on the bottom shelf, but I put them up there so that I could shift the Super Nintendo games down. There's not really any room for expansion on the Super Nintendo stuff, but it allowed me to take that first top shelf there for GameCube, so now there's lots of room for more GameCube games. And it was completely full. I couldn't fit another game, so that's good. And then in the back room here, I put up that Quake figure there, put Peter here, and I put Master Chief where Peter was, over there. That's kind of it for that spot. On this shelf, this used to have all my Game Boy games, which of course are now over there. So I put the Atari 2600, 7800, Xbox 360, and then Super Nintendo, NES, and N64 accessories. These were on the bottom shelf of the N64, but I moved them out to make room. Then this little shelf here used to be where this shelf is, and it had all my Wii U special editions or big box games. So I piled up some Pokemon plushes up there, got my PSP games, and then a sealed case of Donkey Kong Land 3 for the Game Boy, and then all of these are factory sealed, and these are games that I was going to be sending into VGA whenever I do my next shipment, including that. I moved very few things on this side of the room here, just, you know, little stuff here and there. This also isn't going to be going in the game store, but it's just here for now. I shifted the bottom row out and moved all the PlayStation stuff down, so there's room for expansion. I couldn't fit a single more game on this shelf either, so now I have extra room. And then I worked on this gigantic shelf here. Before I started any of this, I was out of room for Xbox, Wii, and PS2. So I took everything off the shelf below the original Xbox and moved Xbox all the way to the bottom. And as you can see, there's plenty of room on every shelf for expansion. Then I shifted the Wii stuff over, so it takes up these 2.5 shelves here. Once again, room for expansion. And then on every shelf, there's room for more games. And then PS2 was completely full, and I had a 1.5 foot tall stack of games that couldn't go on. But now it takes up that whole side of the shelf with room to expand, and the top 2 shelves here with extra room as well. So, and then one more little thing. I had all those these little Street Fighter metal nano figs, or nano metal figs. I didn't know where to put them, so I got them just kind of stacked up in here. They've been on the floor for like 3 months, just with nowhere to go, so got those taken care of, but that's pretty much it. I now have room for everything. The only thing is, like Super Nintendo, I have just a little more room. I can fit, looks like 4 more games here. This is where the Donkey Kong Country 2 goes, that is over there. And then on the very bottom shelf, I can fit 1 more game in each stack. So I can fit 9 more games total on this shelf, or maybe a couple more if I put them, you know, vertical right there. But that's everything that I've done. This is all stuff for the game store. It needs to go up. But I'm very happy with it now. I have room to expand for pretty much every system, and everything is looking good. I'm very happy with it. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Did a bit of like a mini room tour, I guess, after getting everything organized. Really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow moving stuff into the game store.